Okay, for those of you wondering how I load everything that I'm going to need for a couple weeks on the road onto a Bonneville, I'm going to show you how it all goes on and what all I'm putting on. I will try to talk through it as I'm putting the things together, putting it on. Right now, the only thing I've got is I have my saddlebags full of my cooking gear and my mechanical things. I have my gas canisters attached. That's the start of it, and the rock straps. Rock straps are your friends. I'll put links below for everything that I'm using, but I will tell you that number one thing, rock straps are your friends. They are very helpful in getting things on. So without much more ado, I'm going to start throwing things on. So here we go. So one of the main things that I have in my whole kit is my hammock and sleep pad and pillow. Goes on first usually. I stick it under here on the Dan Kai and along the way I may be adjusting these straps as I realize that I haven't put them where I want them to be for this trip. So I'm going to quickly adjust this one really quick because I want it to be under here as opposed to on the main bar. It's hard to remember sometimes all the ways in which I have adjusted and added these straps, but these two in particular I use to hold the hammock on, not the hammock but the cot rather, and they're rather useful. So I'm going to slide this right under here like this, and then I'm going to take these two rock strap pieces and put them through here, and then they're going to crisscross with the straps here and be pulled down. And now I'm realizing that I actually do it the opposite way, and I'm going to swap this around. You're going to have a few of these moments where I am realizing that I have added straps in the wrong configuration because it's been a few weeks since I was on the bike, and now I'm adjusting for that. So I'm going to throw this through here and go ahead and pull it this way. You can see how easy this is though. I am just really quickly throwing these together. It doesn't take much time to move things around and to adjust these straps. So all you gotta do is pull them through the loop, wrap them around the next thing, next bar, and there you go, you're all set. So I'll do this real quick and then we'll be set. All right, these are not full set, so I'm gonna throw this on again. And note that this time around, I'm gonna come through here. These straps connect to one of the rubberized pieces of the rock strap here. Cinch it tighter to hold it on, like so, and then do the same on the other side to get this piece. Now the reason that I'm doing it this way as opposed to the other is because then it actually has the tension that pulls up and holds this slightly above my license plate and holds the bag on really nice and tight. So again, pull this up. Now, one of the things you're gonna have to be really careful of when you're packing things onto a bike like this is you wanna make sure that your straps are tied off and these danglies aren't gonna get into your wheels. These are pretty strong straps. The last thing you need is to have these getting into the wheels and causing you to wreck because it locks up your wheels. It's quite possible that these are strong enough to cause that sort of impact. So whenever I am throwing these straps on, I make sure I tie each layer off. All it needs is a bow. It doesn't need to be tied in a knot, just enough that like the next layer on top of it holds it there. So next layer. All right. I'm gonna throw my tent on right here. Tent goes here, faces outward. This one I am going to use use this rock strap here. So go through, up through this link here. And I'm going to crisscross here as well to this side, link onto here. There we go. This one, I'm going to pull up underneath here, link it through here, and over to the other side. So once I get started, this goes a little faster than that first one. I can just tighten this, pull these tight, and there we go. That's pretty tight on here. Same thing is true here. You want to make sure that when you get done, tie these together in a way that they're not going to flop down, not going to cause problems while you're riding. Super important to do that. So there's layer 2 on there. Both of these on super tight. Rock straps for the win. Next, I go with these two. These are my extra clothes here. Throw them here. The rain jacket on the outside with the yellow adds an extra layer of reflectivity, which is also really helpful. And then I've got my handy dandy chair here. So when I'm camping out where there isn't much for me to sit on, there's no picnic table, I'm out at the campsite, I have something to sit on that's comfortable. So same sort of thing here. We're going to take this, I'm going to go underneath this bigger bag here, over and around, and then connect up here to this one. I don't crisscross this one. You can if you wanted to, I suppose, but I don't. Pull that little tight to hold it while I get the other side, and then you'll see I'm going to go through this side here. I try to center things as I'm going. I think that it has an added benefit of making sure that you're balanced load-wise. But yeah, so there you go. Now you have seen the whole back go on. Again, hold these tight, feel it, it's rock solid. Wrap these around, and I'm going to take them through each other, or tie them together here, actually, so they don't dangle down too much, and they stay out of the way. Same sort of thing as everybody else. All right, soft bag that has its own ties that it connects to. So it's going to rest right there on the seat. I've got connections here. They go directly into the back. So just quick. This side as well. Slides over. It's on. Same thing. And same thing on the front here. Got a handy dandy clip that it's going to go into. Loosen the straps just a little bit here. Just unwind, click in, pull down, tighten. Same thing here on this side. Find the strap, pull in, tighten. Through that, you can hold this on here pretty tightly, just like so. So there we go. Now, in order to make the lock work, we're going to bring the strap that I already ran through, and we are going to pull it through this way. Take off the water bladder, map holder, which is very, very convenient, and then we'll run this through this direction, pull it tight. And then this strap can be locked. This is like a sort of metallic braided thing. It'd be hard to cut, wouldn't be impossible, but it takes some time. So makes this bag, keeps it on pretty tightly. Again, then I have the water bladder here, which goes on pretty nicely there, like that. All right, that is almost it. A couple more things getting added. First, to embellish, we get our hat. You're gonna have something to hang off the back and throw on your head when it's a stop and you pulled off your helmet. Keep the sun off, so that's the hat. And then I carry my Tivas with me. They're good for just pulling off your boots at the end of the day and having something to throw on. They're also good for the water, so to the extent that I'm going to go in the water somewhere, I can throw these on and hike through the water, which is really kind of nice. They have been a staple of my bike since day one. And so there they go. And then the final piece that I've just added recently to my pack out is this tripod that I throw on. It's pretty handy. I'll throw this jerky here for now. But it's pretty handy, and I've also this time thrown on a table because there are some sites that I'm going to that are going to be pretty remote and won't have picnic tables or something like that for me to hang out at. So in this case, I'm going to go around the back side here, through here, to strap this on through one of these holes here. Kind of holds the whole thing together now, doing that. So the last of the rock straps get connected like so. Again, very handy, very useful. I'm gonna just do that one for right now. Come over here, get the second one, wrap around. Just gonna pull these a little tighter here. Average it out. Looks like this can go a little tighter. Again, a little tighter. There we have it. These straps just pull through here, that, That is the full loadout of the bike. Fully packed, fully secure,